Well, good morning and hello to everyone. I survived yesterday. It downpoured on me last night. Oh my God, it was horrible. I thought it was the Great Flood. I managed to I got all the plastic up, as you can see in the background here of my picture. All the plastic is up. I have right here the first panels of the wall. Now, obviously, the wood is probably different colors because it's been rained on a few times. Nothing out here, everything out here gets wet at one point or another. Because I'm living in a trailer and I can't keep everything under shelter. It's too much stuff. So everything out here gets wet. But I got the wall up where my air conditioner goes. That was good. I was able to use it last night. And I got plastic on the ceiling. See how I taped everything. And of course, this was like a big bubble, this part right here last night. Apparently, some of the tape had come undone on the bottom. See down there? And wind from the fan was getting up underneath it and blowing it out. But no big deal. It doesn't have to be up against it. Once the plywood is installed, it will get rid of all the bubbles, obviously, because it'll be flushed up against it. As you can see, this right here is the light, the trailer light that is part of the trailer electrical system. So yeah, there you have it. This is what it looks like. Here's a spot up here I'm not too happy about where the wood got damaged, but I didn't want to take it down, so I'll have to fix it up. After I get the plywood up, I'll see what it looks like. And I've thought about like putting some kind of trim or molding or whatever on the ceilings, like on the corners, but I don't know that I'll do all that. It's still just a trailer when it boils down to it. I'm not trying to make a permanent living. It's going to be an office space when I get done living in it. So anyway, doesn't have to be great. One thing I've noticed that the sun is out and these steel beams are burning hot, like really, really hot. I mean, so hot that I can't even keep my hand on it for more than 5 seconds. They're very, very hot. But here's the dilemma today. This wall right here, that was a wood wall. So what we have here are wood screws that I use to mount this wall. These are steel. And they have some holes in here already from the other plywood that was up here. But I wish I could use those same holes, but it'd be a nightmare trying to match all that up. So I'm going to be drilling new holes. Hopefully I won't have any trouble. I talked to a guy at the place where I get my storage unit, and he uses these self-drilling screws all the time where he works, and he gave me a whole bunch of screws, a whole box full. So he assures me that these screws with a hex head will be easier rather than using a Phillips head. Phillips heads are easier to strip out. These hex heads it gives more grip on the drill for the drill bit to hold on to. So that's the plan for the day. I am going to try to hopefully I can get all the plywood up today. At least all the plywood on the walls, but I mean, I should be able to get it all up, walls and the ceiling. So a flooring I'll do last. I don't have plastic covering the flooring, but I do probably plan on putting plastic down on the flooring. If I use that rubber mat that one of my customers gave me. I'll just cut that rubber mat out to fit the floor, and I'll have plastic up underneath it as a vapor barrier. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put plastic down right now. That's not necessary. Installing it on the floor will be nothing. So I'm going to be working on this all day. I've already got my first sheet of plywood up there and measured. So I've got to go out there and cut it and get started. And we'll see how hard it is to get these screws in. That's going to be the big thing. The first sheet will tell me all I need to know, how hard the day is going to be. If I have a hard time getting those screws in, then, we'll have to figure something out. I may have to drill holes or whatever. If they go in, like he says they go in, then they'll go pretty fast, because it doesn't take that long to measure some plywood for walls. You just have to measure and cut, and then go and hang it up and screw with screws. So, yeah, it should go. I mean, the hardest part would be the ceiling, but even the ceiling's the same as far as measuring and cutting. But I'm going to take the studs. I want to be able to find these studs again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark, see where the stud goes up to the wall or to the ceiling. I'm going to mark part of the ceiling here to show us a line where the stud is. And that way I can find the stud, and I'll mark it at the top, and I'll mark it at the bottom. And that way, and then I'll take a pencil or a straight edge. My straight edge I use to draw lines for the plywood, and I'll make a line along the plywood showing where the studs are. So I won't miss any studs. At least I won't have that problem. So there you have it. We're getting started. It's only a 7-minute video, just while you drink your coffee. All right, bye.